Good morning, 9:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Wednesday, September 6th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in this morning. Remember this morning, positivity. It's our job to start the day with positivity, with peace over stress, positivity over negativity. We keep that mindset where we are the winners, not the victims, which means we have to get all of the information, make an educated and informed decision, whether it's on the charts, whether it's through the news, which I'm going to share expansion into Asia in a later update, but I don't want to put it in with technical analysis, as I found that a lot of people will skip over the real information just to get the technical analysis, and then in the back end of my videos, they always ask me questions later about, well, what is this technology and what is the expansion? So I'm going to show you expansion into Asia in my update later this morning. So right now we're going to focus on the technical analysis as it's very important. So please hit that like button, as it will greatly help push me through the analytics. I don't do any paid promotions, paid advertisements, or paid sponsorships of any kind. Therefore, there's no marketing budget. I put all my content out for free, so I need your help in advertising my channel. So please share this on YouTube. Please hit that like button, and please turn that bell notification to all so that you can see a future update. So XRP right now, the ascending triangle formation is still intact. We have an imminent death cross here in the daily time frame, which is what's hurting us from getting buyers onto the market. Most technical traders are not going to buy if they see that. And right now what's going on, best way for an understanding, the 200-day. So I like to use the 20, 50, 100, 200-day exponential moving averages. This allows you to go from 20 days out all the way to 200. So right now, from 20 days out, everybody was in the money. They were in the money from 20 days out. Now, even the 20-day buyers are in the red. 50-day, same thing, they're in the red. 100-day, in the red. Now, all of a sudden, even the buyers from 200 days out they're underwater. So I don't know if anybody, when they go underwater, if they're going for a swing trade opportunity or they don't understand the accumulation phase, who is going to sit through the drop and continue to accumulate. So right now, no matter if they're 20 days out or 200 days into their purchase, they are underwater in the negative. Even if you bought, let's just say, the 200-day and you bought it right here, you're still at worst 5% down right now at minimum. All the way from the ones who bought on the 20-day are all the way down. They're getting upwards of 50% right now. So if you think about the exponential moving averages, why this would deter somebody from buying in right now, it's because everybody's underwater from 20 days to 200 days out right now is the best way I can put it. And now what ends up happening is, do you see that red line? So the death cross is when this red line, the 20-day crosses the 50, 100, and then ultimately the 200. That's how close we are right now, within a fraction of a penny. So right now, XRP is within basically a fraction of a penny of completing this death cross. That death cross, our first target when that crosses, and let's just say we come up to 523 to get a rejection there at the end of the daily today, which could happen. We're waiting for a daily candle for it to meet. So we had a long leg doji, and now we've had, looks like we got a little bit of top end pressure. We closed but couldn't come any lower. It could be a dragonfly that closes here in the daily. We don't know yet, but it is ultimately bearish in the area. There's just, so everybody's going to try to go short here to play this short. It's about 11.3%, 11.2%. There is a support just below this at about the 483 level. It's right about here. So that's a 4.3% drop. So the initial drop would probably be 4.3%. Unless it goes right through it. You could have a case where it goes down there, then retest. But what I'm looking for is, a lot of people are going to go short right now. So I'm looking for about a 4% retest possibly, where that death cross is going to occur, and then the ultimate drop. I've had a lot of people ask me, Tom, would you buy XRP here? No. It's not that it's not cheap. It's not that 50 cents isn't cheap. But understand, when this psychological level breaks, you should get about 11% retracement, and that will give you an 11% cheaper. I don't know anybody who buys XRP that doesn't understand the grand scale, that maybe be a new person. You might be a newbie in the crypto market, or you might just be looking at XRP for the first time. I don't know of anybody who would buy it on a Wednesday And then let's just say by the following Tuesday or Wednesday, they're down 11%. I can't think of very many people who are going to hold it in that scenario. So what I do here each and every day is I am not a financial advisor, so I don't give you price predictions. I show you what can happen based on the current market activity, on the current market formation on the charts, and then with future technologies or future adoption where we can go in the future. Today, my job is to show you the ebb and flow in the daily on the daily chart. We're going to stick with it because it's the most important. I'm not going to try to confuse you today. We're looking at the daily because it's very important. In the immediate short term, if we go into the 30-minute, yeah, we could finally make a retracement back up, but is it going to happen? I don't know, because we have very tight moving averages. Now, it does suggest in the 2-hourly, if we did make a rebound, you could come up to that 524 like we were talking about, or 523, and that would make sense. Because in the daily, where we're going to have that bearish or the Deathcross, oftentimes, not always, but often, as we talked about on the last run up, you will come retest that area. So at 524, that is pretty much right where this is meeting in. Almost identical to that spot. So if we're going to have a retest up, that would be the area where I'd say, okay, well, if we're going to retest this Deathcross looming, or when it does actually cross, that would be the spot to do it. So the moment we get rejected here at 505 right now, you should have about an 11% drop to 448. You do have the 483, about 4.5% drop below if it does decide to hold that. But with this Deathcross looming, if it goes through, I don't see any way that it's going to hold the 484. I think we got a destiny with 448. And then if that doesn't hold, pay attention, because as we know in the all-time pattern, we have the short time frame as well for the drop point. We haven't even been able to get back above here. We created what looked like a rising channel here, and it's a lot easier to see in the 4-hourly, and then we're getting rejected. So if this continues, you could say that we're on our way down already, but you could also, like I said yesterday, you could pull this out like this, and now we could technically be breaking it right now. So it's all about your interpretation, but this is looking more and more bearish as the days go on, at least for consolidation purposes. But remember everything I said about the daily where we can come up. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything out of this, please make sure to hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. If you're looking to donate to the channel for all the work I do, video description below. You can join Tom's Army. You can go on PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. I put it in the video description below because I got yelled at by a lot of people who want to show support, but they won't do it through YouTube. So I caved, and I put that in for you because I'm sick of hearing about it. So if you do want to donate, donate. If not, I don't like to talk about it. If you're looking to trade your favorite crypto, video description below and or pinned comments. You've got FEMX, lower spot maker fee in the USA, no VPN. And then there's also BitGet and MEXC if you're not in the USA because they don't allow new users. But it's the most simplistic way of trading. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Positivity over negativity. And I'll catch you later on this morning when I want to talk about the expansion into Asia.